On that note, I want to call on the resident representative of Conrad Administrative Tongue, Nigeria, Dr. Vladimir Craig, for his closing remarks.
Represented here, of course, the media. I would like to so much agree with the permanent secretary. In case governments come and governments go, policies come also and policies go also with every single election, and that's not only common to Nigeria, that's common to any country that adheres to democratic principles. And with every election, there is always the risk that another party with other ideas, other ideologies, other concepts, and other policies might rule the country and change a lot. It is not said that in 2023 another party will rule. I'm not predicting anything, but what I wanted to say is that, of course, there are two major things that usually remain in every democracy. And one is the laws, and the Constitution especially, and of course the rule of law. And the second thing that usually remains is the administration itself. The public service is in a certain way the backbone that ensures continuity when it comes to a change of government or even a change of politicians, when minister positions or even permanent secretary positions are handed over from one person to another person. It is up to the administration to make sure that knowledge created, performance created through one legislative term can be transferred in the next legislative term. And of course, when the permanent secretary was speaking about standards, it is very important to have these standards. Also, many problems do not change because all of a sudden the head of an administration or even the ruling party changes. Many problems actually remain the same, and to many of these problems the solutions remain the same, in form of standardizing, for instance. And one problem definitely in Nigeria is also to be considered in form of interagency collaboration, which was definitely one of the topics or the major topic of this retreat for the Ministry of Police Affairs and related MDAs. I would like to make very clear from the point of view of our organization that we would like to continue this process with the Ministry of Police Affairs and with the related MDAs to support improvement of performance in the area of policing, improvement of performance of especially the interrelated, the linked to each other MDAs that need to collaborate in order to achieve satisfying results in relation to the security of this country. In my opening address, I did say that one agency alone won't be able to solve the security issues of this country, and especially considering not only the many security issues and the partly very severe situation in some parts of the country, but also considering that most of the agencies are already very overstretched. It has been many times emphasized in this capacity building or retreat that the police needs to play, the Nigerian police force needs to play a major role in curbing crime and terrorism in Nigeria. And of course the police can only play this role if all the agencies around and of course the ministry to find ways of effective collaboration in order to empower the police to not only respect but fulfill the constitutional mandate given to this force in Nigeria. When I met for the first time the minister and also the permanent secretary, I made very clear that our interest is not in a one-time retreat, but also in a successive process that hopefully will end with results that will improve performance. Therefore, I'm truly curious to read latest in the report of consultants about this meeting, and of course in the communiqué, what kind of results have been achieved. I already have offered the ministry, especially the leadership of the ministry, that we can soon meet up and discuss the next steps, and I would be very happy and of course very glad if the ministry accepts our offer. I would like to, at the end, thank all the participants for coming to this program, for participating, for engaging, for providing ideas, and also obtaining knowledge. And I truly hope that this retreat, as the Permanent Secretary said, is the beginning of a process and not already the end of the process. Thank you very much to all of you.
Minister of the Federal Ministry of Police Affairs, His Excellency Muhammad Maigari Dingyadi, for his closing remarks.
Please sit down. Distinguished and my amiable Permanent Secretary, our respected organizers of this very important workshop, my highly respected participants, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I didn't come here to make any closing remark. I just thought I should come to personally thank all of you, and in particular the organizers of this workshop, for seeing us through this day. From what I have seen and from the reports that has reached me, this workshop has been very interactive, has been very lively, and has been very fruitful and beneficial to all the participants. I want to thank each and every one of you for sparing your time to be here for the last 3 days. I actually wanted to be with you throughout the 3 days, but because of the emergency security meeting which we had yesterday, I couldn't be here. Similarly, we also have a Federal Executive Council meeting today, and that's why I could also not be here. But I have been monitoring and I have been following what you people are doing, and I want to say I am very appreciative of your performances, particularly your attendance. I want to thank each and every one of you for committing yourselves to this retreat. Because of the interest that I have developed in this retreat, at yesterday's meeting I informed Security Council meeting that out of our commitment to ensure the attainment of some synergy, cooperation and coordination and collaboration between security agencies, we have decided to go into this workshop so that we will start with our own staff to take them through the essence and the importance of developing this synergy. And thereafter we will carry it along to our brothers, defense, interior, because we have been meeting regularly with myself, the Minister of Defense, the Minister of Interior, trying to see how we can create some synergy amongst ourselves. Because by the very nature of security, particularly what we are having in this country today, we have to have some level of synergy, some level of understanding, And we must work together as a team if we have to succeed, if we have to fight these criminalities that are everywhere in this country. So I want to assure the organizers of this workshop that that is not the end of the journey. We look forward to working in closer cooperation with you. I'm very happy to hear that you have already started thinking of the next action, the next steps to take. We are willing and ready to continue to collaborate in this area so that our officers will benefit and the system will also benefit, and I believe it will be for the good of the entire machinery of government to have this kind of collaboration and collaborative efforts that this retreat attempts to achieve. I thank you most sincerely, and with these few remarks, it is my sincere honor and pleasure that this retreat closed. Thank you and God bless you.
And you may take your seat, please. While the minister and the dignitaries will take their leave, participants must remain to continue the technical session, and the press also will leave us for our technical session. Thank you so much. Henry, over to you.
Okay, so the communique should please come around. If you're one of the people selected for the communique, please come around. Sir, Mr. President, please come.
Tolu, kí la tọ̀ fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀? Mo bọ̀ náà, mo kò tún mọ̀.
Come.
You are on live to GTV Africa, and luckily we have the Minister of Police Affairs with me. And sir, few days we've been in this place talking about strategy, how we are going to be collaborating with agencies. Can you just tell Nigerians and just brief it?
No, the essence of this retreat is for us to try to ensure that we achieve what we call our security agencies, and we thought the first thing to do is for us to get our own staff to appreciate the need to have this synergy, to have this sense of cooperation and togetherness. and thereafter we will try to sell the idea to other security agencies, so that, because in any challenge such as this one, particularly the security situation in this country, you have to have some level of cooperation among all other security agencies before you can effectively succeed. And we believe this is the way to go, and this is the first step to take. And we are on course, and we have already started discussing with other sister security organizations with a view to having this kind of collaboration.
I know majority of Nigerians that are watching right now will want to know, with this workshop, would there be any impact to what is currently happening in Nigeria at the moment?
Of course, yes. The target is to succeed in whatever you undertake, because as the various groups that are working together to achieve this target, you have to have some level of cooperation, some level of collaboration. So we see progress, we see success at the end of the day. And I believe it is the way to go. And with the cooperation and support and understanding of all the other sister agencies, we will succeed by the grace of God.
Thank you so much for your time, Minister.
You are welcome.
You're on live to GTV Africa, live from Abuja. We are lucky that we are able to see the Minister to talk to us. Till I come your way again for another event, I'm Bemiga Olamikon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page, GTV Africa. Thank you for your time.